Lads and ladies, Roy Livy with sunglasses here, and after my successes on Footium, I've been drafted in to save Roy Livy Rovers, an MFL club in turmoil. A shocking Season 1 has to be followed up with an improvement in both the league and cup competitions, with this homegrown Brexit squad needing reinforcements to fight on all fronts for Season 2. So we utilised some club connections to loan in 3 strong players for the Ice Division in the form of Fullerton and Fielding from Scotland and England respectively, as well as Ireland, who comes from Wales. Apparently. What the fuck is that about? But they joined on a season-long loan from friend of the channel McBride Ace. We also secured a free common player in Horatio Anton, who we sold for $2 thanks to friend of the channel Aran Leos, who used my referral link. Can find that in the description down below. But please treat this as a game and not a way to make money, and only put in what you can afford to lose. And speaking of losing, we won't be doing that this season with this tactical setup. Lonely Fullerton will be leading the line alongside Keyman from Season 1 Hooper. Scotty May and Schofield make up the spine of the team, with Stringer standing in between the posts. And fingers crossed he can string together some clean sheets for us at the club. Sorry about that, everyone. We wanted to start the season strong, and Game 1 against Anduzia gave us the perfect opportunity to do so, after midfield duo Schofield and May linked up for an early goal to put us in a good spot for 3 points. Stringer then pulled off a good 1-on-1 save to keep us in front, before Loney signing Fullerton got on the end of the cross to double our lead, opening his account for the season. Stefan Hooper then got himself on the score sheet moments later, a lovely sight to see the front 3 all chipping in with goals early doors, with Scotty May himself adding a final goal to round off a 4-0 victory. Look at this, lads and ladies. Roy Livy Rovers are at the top of the league. Drink it, inject it, and take it all in, because we're going to be absolutely unstoppable this season. Wait, what? What the fuck happened here? We've got 1 win in 11 league games. Jesus Christ, man. Well, any semblance of hope in the league is officially over, so now we have to turn our attention to the Aspirants Cup. A 3-0 loss and a 2-2 draw didn't put us off to a good start, meaning a win was mandatory in our 3rd game to keep the dream alive. And we reassembled the squad for this match, giving Reece Bradshaw some game time, and that clearly paid off as he finished off a lovely team goal to ensure we had a dominant half-time lead, before rounding off the victory with a 6-0 win thanks to an incredible solo run and finish, clearly relishing his opportunity to show us what he can do in the cup. We then got our revenge in a crucial victory against Mastala FC thanks to a Stefan Hooper hat-trick, combining again with that man Reece Bradshaw to see them off in a 4-1 win, meaning 3 points in our final game would guarantee we advance into the round of 16. A quick progression check for the season at the midway point, and we can see Hooper has gone into +1 with his pace proving dangerous up top. Bradshaw's heroics in the cup have caused his passing and shooting to rise, with Scotty May proving to be one of our top players this season with a +2 overall gain, becoming a strong all-around stalwart midfielder in the squad. But for the final group match, we weren't messing about, going into an attacking 4-2-4 to ensure we could get the dynamic trio of Fullerton, Hooper and Bradshaw into the lineup. And the game began with Stringer having to pull out a big save early doors, but that paved the way for us to go up the other end and score thanks to an incredible diag from Scotty May before Bradshaw swooped it home. That strong duo coming up trumps for the team in the cup run once again, with Stefan Hooper's pace then seeing him able to latch onto another through ball to give us a 2-goal cushion. Again, Stringer pulling off some sublime stops to stem the pressure before Loney Fullerton latched onto a McGowan cross to head the ball home for a 3rd. He then found the goal once more with 10 minutes to go to cap off a fine performance, and despite conceding in the dying deaths of the game, we didn't care as we had got the win we needed and the 3 points required to reach the round of 16 for the first time in the club's history. And there we were drawn against Ben X Capital, and if we take a quick look at their squad, on the surface they're slightly stronger across the board. But it was tight, and if our key players perform on the day, there's no doubt in my mind we can win this. We went with the same tactic that served us so well in the final cup game, and we started off on the back foot with backup goalie Carroll pulling off an early stop before Ben X striker shanked a shot, a shower of shit I would say. Carroll then again came to the rescue with his early heroics keeping us grounded in this massive fixture as it stands. But then it was our turn to spearhead an attack with McGowan's ball finding the opposing keeper in no man's land, allowing Hooper to sneak in and slot the ball home for the 1-0 lead. The classic smash and grab coming in clutch here, with us looking to double our lead approaching half-time, but Hooper could not convert this gilt-edged chance. And into the second half, and on the hour mark, an absolutely wicked deflection caught Carroll flat-footed in net, with Ben X pulling the game back to 1-1. Would Hooper's one-on-one miss in the first half come back to haunt us? Absolutely not, because we scored not one, not two, not three, but 2 penalties to ensure we ran out as 4-1 winners, advancing to the quarter-final. Again, for the first time in the club's history. And if we crank our necks to the right, we can see Hooper sitting nicely at the top spot of that list for goals scored. Our next opponent was Sheffield, the fucking northern bastards, and their squad, while again more well-rounded, wasn't majorly better than us by any stretch, so we had every chance of reaching the semi-finals here. And it was a quiet first half with no big chances coming until the 40th minute, where Hooper, the Aspirants Cup top scorer, missed from all but 6 yards out. While he did have his clinical moments, he was certainly capable of missing some absolute sitters from time to time, as is lonely Fullerton, who was also guilty of missing a one-on-one himself right before the half-time whistle. A game we should have definitely been winning, but the deadlock was still yet to be broken. A cheeky lofted attempt from Sheffield forward Pozo indicated to us that the danger of conceding was there, and that's exactly what we did moments later when Pozo had another bite at the cherry, smashing it past Stringer to put Sheffield 1-0 to the good. Stringer then did pull off a massive stop, tipping the ball away from the goal to keep us in the tie, with our big chance coming when Hooper was fouled on the edge of the box, allowing Fullerton to smash the free kick wide. What the fuck was that? In the 86th minute, we were running out of time when Pozo missed an all-time sitter from less than 2 yards out. He proper canoed it over the bar, and we knew from this goal kick we had to get the ball forward and start an attack. Unfortunately, we lost out in the midfield battle, and one simple pass cut the back line open like butter, allowing Cassiano to fire a bullet into the top bins, ending our chances of winning the Aspirants Cup. The dream was over in the quarterfinals, with our league position not being much more to look at come the back end of the season. But that's okay, because we'll go again in season 3, and I'll catch you then, because I love you.